Will the market go up or down? Should you lock in or float? Find out this and more with Master of the Markets, hosted by Barry Habib of MBS Highway. Brought to you by Paramount Residential Mortgage Group.
In today's mortgage environment, providing our wholesale community with the best combination of product, pricing, technology, and service is paramount to their success. PRMG, built by originators for originators.
Welcome to another edition of Master of the Markets. I'm Barry Habib at MBS Highway. This is created exclusively for Mortgage News Network, brought to you by our good friends at PRMG, who are always working for your best interest. So last week we did get the Fed, and it was a bit of a surprise. Not a surprise on the rates. We knew they were going to hike rates. They did hike rates by 0.25%, but they shocked the markets a little bit with the amount of rate hikes they anticipate into the future. Surprising the markets by saying, hey, we see 2 more rate hikes this year instead of 1, as well as 3 more next year. Well, the stock market didn't like that too much, and in fact, money came out of the stock market and initially out of the bond market as well. But then eventually the bond market settled down, and as has been the case, and we told our subscribers this, that when the Fed hikes rates, mortgage bonds and interest rates typically like it because it curtails inflation and it combats inflation. Remember, inflation is the arch enemy of bonds. By hiking interest rates, keeps inflation more at bay, and that preserves the longevity and the buying power in an instrument like a bond, because the payments that you make, that you receive if you're a bondholder, are fixed. So it keeps the buying power more intact if there's less inflation. So because of that, we saw a rocky road for bonds, kind of almost ending the week just slightly better than where we started, but initially there was a knee-jerk reaction to the downside. Now, because the Fed said this, we know that the market ahead is going to be a bit rocky. But don't confuse this with what the real driver of interest rates will be, and that is going to be the Fed continuing its curtailment of those repurchases of mortgage bonds and treasuries, which in just a couple of short weeks, we'll see another ramping of that when we begin July. Every time they've done it, we've seen interest rates rise. When they first started October, rates rose. They ramped it in January, rates rose again and even higher. They ramped it again in April, rates rose again, even higher. July comes, when they do it, we fully anticipate that during the month of July, you'll probably see some higher interest rates. So just be on guard for that. Look, this kind of pause that we've seen, it's kind of a welcome reprieve, but don't get head faked into thinking that this is the new normal. I believe that this is a more temporary situation. Now this week, we're going to get tons of housing data. Look forward to hearing the negativity that Diana Olick will sprinkle on us and our customers and our realtors. That's okay, because we'll break down all that data for you and we'll show you what it really means, how to articulate it to your customers, and really show them that there is an absolute incredible opportunity in housing today. And if you're not using MBS Highway to show your customers that, take a peek, because you will be shocked at how powerful it is. Look, I tell you, it is an unfair fight. If you have this tool and your competition doesn't, they don't stand a chance against you. But conversely, you're really at a distinct disadvantage if you're not using this, especially if your competitor is. Take one peek and you'll see why. Hope you guys have a wonderful week ahead. I'll talk to you next week. Watch for a lot of great housing data this week. Bye-bye.
PRMG continues to provide our wholesale partners across the nation with better technology, better product, better pricing, and better service. Our nationally recognized brand is more than just an image. It is a symbol of integrity. PRMG, built by originators for originators. Be sure to click on the link below for your free 30-day MBS Highway trial.
This is Mortgage News Network.